There you go now, fellas. Look what we got here. We got the beauty, the $10 beauty, in one of the 3 for 16s. You're kidding. Weihenstephaner Vitus. 7.7%, I think it is. But it's one of their better. There's another one called Corbinian. That wasn't in the fridge. They're about the same price. They're about $10 a pop as well. The better beers of the German beers, I reckon. It's looking pretty snappy. It is a Weizenbock, so that's why you've got the cloudiness. Cheers. And as you know, what a Weizenbock is, it's a wheat beer. And I'm not a huge wheat beer drinker, but this is one of the wheat beers I actually really enjoy. Especially on my new glass. Snappy glass is a ripper. Those indentations go into the inside as well. So the inside of the glass isn't smooth. Yeah, a bit of a trip out beer. This is alright, so it's full on, full flavoured, and probably use the best of the best wheat they can find just for this batch. And somehow they just make it come up like bananas. Tastes a bit like bananas. Wheat beer does though. It's got the extra smoothness. Just tastes like it's been made really well. Yeah, well, there you go. Trevs new glass. I had a big adventure today. Walked for quite a long way. I got sunburn as well. Windburn as well, I reckon, because of the wind and out in the sun, midday. Mad Englishman out in the midday sun. That's a bit of an old saying here. In Australia, you only see black dogs and mad Englishmen out in the midday sun. I don't know why that come about, but that's what the saying was. You're going to find a bit of shade during the midday sun, especially in Australia. It's a lot, I don't know, a lot more sunshine than England. England seems to rain all the time. Scotland was raining all the time there. Wales, it rained a bit. Yeah, it's amazing. Over here, we don't get rain sometimes for months. England, you're lucky to get a day without rain. Anyway, I don't hang shit on them. Germany's very stable. It's a bit like southern Holland. It doesn't change quickly. You know, it'll get hot and it'll stay hot for a while, and then it'll slowly get warm and then cool, and then in winter it'll be cold, but it won't be going cold, warm like here. We just go cold, freezing cold, then back to cold. Yeah, it's real weird. Even temperature in Europe for some reason. Not like us here in the Antipodes. We cop 4 seasons in one day sometimes. Oh, it's all part of the fun. Alright guys, I'm enjoying my German pills and beer experience, but the only problem is I'd rather be sitting in a big beer hall with heaps of, you know, girls bringing them around to the table and drinking with me mates, getting blind and laughing our heads off and listening to that oompa poompa music. You're kidding. Oh well. Can't have everything. So we got to have 2 weeks of no COVID cases, or less than 5, for 2 weeks. So they're planning in 2050 it might happen. So then they'll open up the state. So until then, we're locked up at home. 1 hour allowed out with a mask on. You're fucking kidding me. 5 kilometre limit. Lovers aren't allowed to see each other. They've split up families. They've split up, you know, a lot of relationships have fallen to bits. They don't even see each other. Not allowed to. It's got a little bit out of control in my book. I think we should have taken a leaf out of Sweden's book and used, you know, the hydrochloroquine to cure the people that have got it. And, you know, they had a few deaths, but no children deaths, no teenage deaths. Maybe one in their 20s, but comorbidity, you know, had diabetes and other problems. You know, you got to be kidding. It's not a pandemic. It's a fucking disgrace. It's a bad cold, and it kills the old people. And that's about it. They got me fucked. Anyway, cheers, everyone.